Okay, so this is one of my peach trees. This is a white peach. About 3 years ago, it was just a little tiny shoot right down there. And this last year, it just took off and it grew and grew and grew and grew way up. I actually ended up cutting about 4 feet of the top of the tree off. I want to stunt it to where I'm able to grab the peaches nicely. So let me show you. This peach tree is loaded with fruit this year, but the problem is it's too thick, so we have to thin them out. So let's do some of that thinning right now. This peach tree was planted about 3 years ago and it's growing like crazy, as trees do here in Southern California. You just give them some water and some good drainage and they take right off. Within a year or two you'll be getting large crops of fruit, especially if you plant the nice dwarf trees they have now. So the problem is you get so many blossoms and so much fruit holding that your fruit is going to end up being small. So what you have to do is, you see this peach tree here is just loaded with peaches all over the place. So if you don't mind small peaches, go ahead and leave it all those fruit on. But this tree cannot really support that many peaches. So what you do is, you just look at the tree, you see this branch loaded. You just break off, and I'm probably not even going to break off as much as need be, but you break off all the small peaches. You just knock off all kinds of them. The tree will drop a bunch themselves, but you just thin them out, you know, where there's like 2, just break one off there so it's not having as much. Just break a whole bunch of peaches off so that you will indeed have bigger peaches. You gotta look all over the place because there's so many in here. Just knock a whole bunch off. Anywhere there's 2 or 3, just leave like 1, and still you'll see that there aren't, you know, there isn't going to be enough knocked off here to get really big peaches. But I don't mind having, you know, medium-sized peaches and having a few extra ones. But you just break those off, you know, where there's 2 peaches like that, you just break the smaller one off, and then there you go. You see another branch right here loaded. So you just knock a whole bunch of them off. Look at all those here. There's like 4 peaches. I'm just gonna pull them all off here, and then 3 in a row right there. So I might as well knock a couple of them off. Leave the center one. Knock this one off. You know, give a good spacing there. So you have much less peaches. Now the fruit tree will naturally drop a bunch. So this just helps the tree out earlier to you know, give you more better quality peaches. So go ahead and do that to your fruit trees, thin them out so that you'll get some bigger peaches. We'll show you as the season goes by how the peaches do and hopefully get a bunch more big peaches coming along this year. So I've spread the plants out about where I want them. Now the key is you need a sharp knife, say like a razor blade, so that you can cut a hole in the fabric and plant the plant. So extend your razor blade, take the plant off where the plant was. You just want to cut an X so you can get into the dirt and plant that plant. It doesn't matter if a little dirt's on top, no big deal.